In the summer of 1916, the blood-soaked fields of northern France would become the site of one of the most infamous and devastating battles in human history, the Battle of the Somme. A battle that would forever change the course of the First World War and leave an indelible scar on the collective memory of the world. It was July 1st, 1916, a date that would become synonymous with horror. As dawn broke, the Allied forces, British, French and their colonial troops, launched a massive offensive against the German Empire. The goal was to break the deadlock of trench warfare, to push the Germans back, to end the stalemate. What followed was a nightmare beyond comprehension. On that fateful day, over 100,000 British soldiers surged forward from their trenches, creeping out into no man's land, miles of barbed wire, craters and death. For months, the Allies had shelled the German positions, hoping to destroy the enemy's defences. But when the bombardment ceased, the enemy was waiting. Unscathed by the heavy bombardment, the German forces lay in wait, ready to unleash their fury. The first wave was decimated. Machine guns tore through lines of men, cutting them down like wheat in a field. Thousands of soldiers fell within minutes, their bodies scattered across the earth. But still they pressed on, driven by duty, by the hope that somehow the attack would break through. The battle raged for 4.5 months, months of unimaginable carnage. The earth was churned into mud, stained with blood. Soldiers trapped in the trenches fought not only the enemy but also disease, hunger, and the gnawing fear that death could come at any moment. The Somme became a place where the line between life and death was razor thin. The British suffered horrific losses on the first day, nearly 60,000 casualties, including 20,000 dead. The Germans too would endure staggering losses. But the battle was far from over. The relentless push continued, with the Allies gradually advancing inch by inch. The progress was slow, the price steep. This wasn't a battle for glory. It was a battle for survival. Men were maimed, killed, or left mentally broken. And yet, the war machine marched on. By the time the Battle of the Somme ended in November, more than 1 million men had been killed or wounded on both sides. The Battle of the Somme didn't bring victory. It didn't break the stalemate. It did, however, show the world the brutal cost of modern warfare. And for the soldiers who fought there, it became a symbol of the horror of war. The sacrifice, the futility, the senselessness. The Battle of the Somme is a haunting reminder of the price of war, a cost measured not just in lives lost, but in the souls shattered by it. It was a battle that in the end proved nothing except the depths of human suffering. Today, the fields of the Somme are quiet, but the memories of those who fought and died there live on, etched into the fabric of history. A testament to the courage and sacrifice of those who fought, and the darkness of a war that left no one untouched, lest we forget.